Hello and welcome back to Treacle Stew. We finished the third level. The secret rooms on this one were quite arduous, but we got through it. I'm not sure how big this hold is, but given that the first two levels were gel babies and the third level was gel, fourth level's probably gel mothers, but it could be another gel level. I feel like it's probably going to be gel mothers though. Let's see what we have to deal with here. Oh, I saw one.
Left the arboretum behind him and walked down the stairs. The stench of gel became much stronger, and as he emerged out into the open, he saw before him a cluster of small islands in open space, connected by thin trapdoor bridges. Presumably this was some sort of containment method, since tar stuff of all kinds tended to decoagulate as it fell down pits. Far in the distance, he spotted some glaring eyes within the gelatinous masses. Bethro glared back.
Yeah, so mothers for sure. Here we go. Also this. Wind and faint metal noises. Recording, okay. Right, so we have to fill up the gel and get in here, but we can only cut on an inside corner, which means that there's not much we can do until we hit this. Okay. Do we need to rush down there, or is it going to be an issue? I wonder. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, so gel expands by 1 everywhere adjacent to the gel mother, but disconnected blobs of tar are unaffected. Didn't quite get all the way there in time, but... okay, it's probably faster actually. And we have to clean up the mess. Alright, introduction to gel mothers. That room was not too bad. And we can even get out. Oh, it's a lot of gel mothers. Well, obvious issue. We need the mimic over here before it completely fills the space. So within 60 turns we have to hit this mimic potion. And I guess we can't actually... Okay, interesting. So we can't cut any of these from the start. This, after 30 turns, becomes uncuttable. So we have to get here within 30 turns, which obviously means we can't do this. So this is going to be the last thing we do, and we're going to be going around this way. Let's start here. And I'm just going to assume I don't have time to grab that mimic potion. And confirmed. So let's go this way. Okay, we've killed it. The rest of this doesn't matter. So now we go here. We got here in time, barely. And we have 60 turns to get to here. Okay. That's not good. Let's not cut that way. Alright, we made it in time. Where do we want to be? I guess we'll be here. And then we have to use the mimic. There we go, good enough. And we can go that way once we're done here. That way being to the left. Yeah, let's follow that way. Interesting. 2 ways to go. Can't go this way until we complete the room. Are you going to say anything? Probably not from there. 729th, huh? Alright, well, we should be able to go this way. Is this just leading back to the entrance? Gives us a view of a lot of Fagundos. And then back up here. Okay. There. Now Beethrow in this timeline has read the scroll. Okay, well I don't think I can go anywhere, so I guess we're going this way. And that's just a shortcut back if we want it later. Alright. Well, we have 30 turns before something bad happens. Yeah, there's no way to extract that. Or... Okay, so every 30 turns we have to be standing on a pressure plate. Okay. Until... Oh, even going from here to here... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Our sword can be in an eye on 12. 13, 14 with a rotate, and then we can get back in time. Okay. So we need a straight path to the eye. Right away I'm seeing this diagonal. That looks pretty good, because if we can get on this diagonal, then we're good. However, I don't think that there's a whole lot we can do from the start. Right? Because there was no choice at all up until now. That can't be right. Let's see, if I was over here, I could get you here. I think that's literally the only thing we can do to start, and that's not the diagonal I wanted. But from there I can carve from this diagonal. Okay, and it'll take a little bit of setup, but that's fine. Okay, I think I've parsed the room. That was not great. That'll be good enough, though. Okay, that gets me my little cutty bit. And then from here, did I want to do that? I think that opens it up. So when it grows, yes, that gives me... Is that enough time? Yes, okay, we made it back in time. That worked out the way I expected it to, and then I guess we just go in here. Kill that. Let's not do a backswipe, I guess. Alright. Up this way. Ooh, nice and efficient. Curious. Probably couldn't be beaten by that many moves. Yeah, that was pretty close. Nothing crazy to go on there, you just have to do that and kill the gel babies faster than I did, which of course MX Vladi and several other people were able to do. Alright, we have to clear all of the tar stuff in order to kill you. Do we want to start over on this side? I guess the question is, where do we want the golem? So there's the gel tar stuff switch tokens here. Obviously, we need this to be tar for it to be cuttable, because if we leave everything as gel, this gel cannot extend far enough to merge with this and cause this to grow, and it's uncuttable in its current state. So as tar, the problem is that as tar it can grow. And if it grows, it might not be left in an uncuttable shape. But looking at this, see, we can start from here. This gel grows once. Is it not cuttable? I feel like that's going to have to be the trick here. Because, well, I mean, it doesn't matter, actually. We can just cut it until it's a nice shape and then do the run and kill the gel mother. I think we don't want to let this grow at all, which means that this golem's a red herring. Because the golem's purpose would be to leave an obstacle, say, here, so that when this grows, it would still be a cuttable shape. Which, with this growth, if we just remove the golem entirely and this grows once, it's not cuttable. So we would need you to be in one of these corners to fix that. But I don't think we need it to grow at all. I'm confused by what it's suggesting. Okay. As for you... I mean, I can just do this. Okay. Okay, that's the part I was missing, is that I have to... There's no way to do one of these twice? No, okay, so it has to end as gel. Alright, so I have to let it grow once. In that case, we definitely want to start over here. Yes, because we can get out this way. The reason being that we're then going to be taking a path in here and back out. Which means... that's fine. We can get you into this position without any trouble. We'll fix this, but this is going to be the same issue, right? One corner is occupied, so when this grows once, it will not be cuttable. If this grows once, it will not be cuttable. Wait, no, I'm still thinking of this in terms of gel, or in terms of tar. This will not be tar when I cut it. This will be gel when I cut it. Okay, so given that it will be gel, this is actually really nice, because this then... See, if this expands as gel, it's a 5x5 with a corner missing. That is a cuttable gel shape. I'm very familiar with that one. This is going to be a 5x5 with a corner missing, but... Okay, we actually do want to be on the left side then. We need this. This is going to be a little bit tricky. We need the golem to block growth, but we need it to block growth in a way where it's not going to cause us trouble later. So this corner would be ideal. I don't think we can have that, though. Because if we kill the golem, we can't... Like, we do this to get the golem out. But if we kill the golem here, that's great. It'll give us our little cuttable spot, but we have a golem in the way. If we let this grow twice, would that be cuttable? I actually don't know. That looks like it could be a very specific shape. Well, that's the first thing to find out. Which I'm not going to be able to find out from here. Actually, if this grows twice, I can't get in here at all. Okay. So, it is definitely one growth. And then this... This is pretty easy. Yeah. So that's easy. So that's this part. What kind of a shape do we want here? Problem is we're up here, so we can only have the golem moving in this direction. And I don't think... Like, if we had a live golem here, that would be perfect. I don't know if we can set that up, though. Yeah, because you're going to be 3 down regardless. So this way you get that close. I can have you be 1 further away from me if I'm facing differently. But that's not great. Yeah. So I don't think we're getting a golem here. We can put... In fact, I don't think we're getting a live golem in here at all. So on this side... Like, we can trap it here. Which should still be cuttable, actually, because that's going to be tar... or gel... gel parity. We saw this on the previous level, where cutting in on the same diagonal gives you the same cuts. So if we put a live golem here, I think that actually might just be the spot. In which case, do this. I guess we can hit this to prevent it from growing 1 time. That's a terrible shape, though. No, let's just, This isn't going to be cuttable, because we cut here. It would be cuttable if this spot was gel, but we still cut into here, which is what I was thinking. Well, what if we move it off by 1? If we move it off by 1... Alright, what about here? If we have it here, would that be cuttable? It should be. Can we get you stuck on that? Yes, that's really easy to do. Okay. Really easy being relative, of course. There we go. From here, I think that shape is good. Here, we got our growth. I think that's fine. Now we just have to cut this. And this is why we have the orb. Because that's going to be really hard to cut. Yeah, like, am I even making progress here? That's not cuttable, which isn't great. Yeah, I think I'm losing ground here. Okay. This is the next part of the puzzle then. Well, I guess what we probably just do... oh, I can't cut that. But as long as it's disconnected... Well, I say as long as it's disconnected. That's not actually how this works. That'll be fine if it doesn't do that. Okay. Good. Can I get there in time? I can. Okay. Of course I'm dead. How much time did I have to spare here? I mean, I guess I can just do this. That works. Was there a way I could have... Or wait here. Like that, okay. There we go. And then you don't get yourself into trouble. So here's the real question. This is cuttable. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely trickier, I'd say, than the previous level. I don't know. Everything that I've had to do sort of made sense, but I feel like maybe it's more accurate to say this feels like it'll be trickier. Like, these rooms were harder than the easiest rooms on the previous level. The trapdoors are a hint, I suppose, in a way. Ooh. Second place tie. Interesting. I guess people don't optimize gel growth puzzles very much. Okay. Well, this is a well... I want to say a very familiar looking trap. If this grows once, I lose. This is not going to grow no matter what, so it's just going to be spawning one gel baby to harass me every cycle, I guess. And then I come down here at the end and clear it out. So what I need to do is, of course... interesting. I need this to grow. When it grows in here, I guess I need to cut the connection. I was trying to think if there's some way to do this simultaneously, but no, because I need it to grow on the pressure plate in order to be able to grow on the pressure plate. And in fact, this is telling me explicitly they can't be simultaneous, because you growing here, or even you're growing onto this, will spawn an unkillable baby here. And that's what these doors are. They're unkillable spots. So this is first. I get gel to here. Then I disconnect this, get gel to here, grows twice, disconnect this, gel goes here, grows twice, kill the gel mother at that point. I have access to you. And the whole time I need to make sure that this isn't getting... Alright, well... Let's start. Whoops, let's not do that. Start with something like that. For some reason I wasn't wanting that shape. Also, because I cut that there, it's not going to grow at all the way I want it to. Okay, we'll just let it grow. Nice try, gel baby. Okay, we need this to grow twice without this growing. I can just block them off like that. That can't be connected yet. That's fine. Here, this connected, this connected. Okay, we got there in time. So now we have to keep this disconnected. This is fine. We want both of those to grow one more time. So let's just... That works. And you have to grow twice, which means we're going to have to cut this once more. This is awkward. Well, if I do that, then I don't have to worry about growth at all, right? That's gonna hurt my time, but... oh well. Awkward. Okay, we have one more. That's good. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Wait. Alright, a little bit messy, but we got it done. I suspect I'm going to be approximately 30 turns slower than everybody else. Well, than the first place. I mean, all things considered, this is running pretty smoothly, actually. This might lead down to the rest of the level. This is thicker, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's more over there. Let's find out if this is a dead end. It is. There are platforms here with a room edge. None of the platforms can move, though. Okay. Right, these are all grass obstacles? Yeah, okay. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe we can get the... I have a room edge secret where we have a platform go into another room that isn't marked, with presumably a hint as to how to get there somewhere else in the hold, because otherwise the architect would be a jerk. But no, this is not what this puzzle is about. This is, anyway, the puzzle itself. We have platforms, and we have bridges. Bridges fall. Gel decoagulates when it falls into pits, as was pointed out in that introduction. So something like this. You know, that deals with it. And we just have to get rid of all the gel. So obviously we have to enter like this. I don't think there's any particular order that we have to do things in necessarily. This is interesting. Like, as soon as I say that, I notice that this is actually uncuttable. Because no matter where we stab, we can't escape unless we run off this way. Which I guess means we're not using this, and then we're going to go forward and back. If we do that, we want to come up here and cut here. Okay. I think that's all fine. Alright, so with that in mind... there's no gel mother here. This is just a gel room. I guess that's fine. That beach combat music. It's not something you hear every day. Okay, so we have to do that. And then we can lure the gel babies to us over here. Okay. So with that in mind, do we want to go this way? Or do we want to go this way? We can't go this way, because if we drop both of these, that cuts off those three, and that leaves us an uncuttable blob. So we have to go from here to here, stab this, we can back off and kill things. And... interesting. We need to be on this at some point. I guess we go here. Cut that, exit this way. That's how we get to all this. We don't need to cut that. We just have to cut this. And then we use the bridge to get back, which means... we can't have dropped this yet. But that's how I was planning on getting over here. So that's a problem. I think that this side is fine. I've got this set up. I've already defused the trap. But there's a trap over here, and it's this blob here. This is making things awkward. Now, what about this? I haven't really looked at this. So we can cut this. If we cut that, this becomes cuttable. Which... gives us a way out if we haven't stepped here? Alright, now I'm thinking we start over here and we work our way this way. I think this will be okay. We can't make that stab. So let's come up here. That didn't work as well as I had hoped. So I guess we're going this way then. I don't even need to cut that. What am I doing? There we go. So this... See, I was thinking this would leave us a way back through here, but obviously it doesn't. If we don't cut that, then we have to do this. Which is obviously a problem. Okay, I still don't understand this part. This part was okay. This part's okay. This part, well, let's just ignore this entirely. So what I was thinking... so we do something like that. I can now get out. Oh, I just do this first. Okay. I've got it. Which means that we don't have to do this first, necessarily. We can... yeah, that's right. We can come down this way. And as long as we clear all of this, I think we're good. I don't need to do that, but I do need to drop that. Alright, so from here... do that. Trying to think of how to do this efficiently, but why did I want to drop that? Okay, we'll just kill them. And then we drop that. Alright, that was a messy tangle. A bit of a trapdoor puzzle there. But this is going really smoothly so far. I was expecting to be struggling a lot more. I definitely think this is easier than the previous level now. Of course, it's only going to have to take one room for that to... Well, I don't know. There were several rooms on the previous level that were really hard. Dagger. Dagger behind a green door. Well, that's disappointing. I don't get to use the dagger for puzzle purposes. That's just secret access. Because over here, if I try to take this, bridge falls, so this is the only use for the dagger that I can see. Alright, I do need to start from here-ish. I could start from here for a faster score, so I will mark another room on my my map. That's fine. Also, okay, we got the tar stuff switchers again. It's only been tar in this hold, right? I don't think we've seen mud anywhere. No, there was that one room that showed all 3 tar stuffs that had mud in it. Alright, so I get to be disarmed, transform the gel into tar, and then I get to be... and then possibly back again. And then... rearm. And then... okay, this mechanism is so that I can't wait as tar. I have to switch immediately, because otherwise you got stuck on the arrow. So you're going to move down once, I'll break the wall, stand here, stab you, eventually bomb goes off, blows up the mother. Okay. So I understand all of this. So what's going on here then? And there's no green door in this part of the room, so once that's blown up, I can get out and kill all the gel babies. So I just have to place decoys in such a way that when I transform to tar, that'll be cut. Will be cut. And the fact that they're going to be tar babies is not an issue. Same with you. You're not going to be an issue. And that gives me 6 more, with which, I'm guessing this is out of range. And these are all unplaceable. Okay, suddenly I decided to start looking for breaks. That's one thing you can do. You can place a token or a decoy on a token to activate it. You can place it on a fuse end to light the fuse. You place it in range to keep you attracted to the decoy, so that you're never... well, I guess here 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd be close enough that it would smell me from this distance anyway. And stab the bomb just to kill this outright. But all of those have been accounted for, it looks like. So I don't think there are any breaks there. So there's this. The problem with this shape, obviously, is that it is not cuttable as gel. And if I transform it to tar, it will still not be cuttable. And then after it expands to a 4x4, it will still not be cuttable. So the question is, how do we want to deal with that? Well, I think I have so many potions here that I'm just going to go with the ugly brute force method. This is actually brute force. If I do that, it's only going to grow here. Oh, this is what this prevents. Okay, I don't get to stab it as tar. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can quickly check this. So, oh, well, it's a good thing I tested this because this part of the room is also wrong. I thought I had a large number of decoys. Right. So the idea here, I guess, is I wait until at 30. It grows. I can't do that because of you, so then I have to do this. I could go back and forth, but it doesn't help. And then I do that and you cut. But you're going to be cutting it as gel. Alright, start over. So this is not actually the room that I thought it was. Or the mechanic was not quite what I thought it was. It was a good thing I tested that. So what I'm wanting to do here is I'm wanting to place the decoys, kind of like what I was doing here, to shape it so it grows in a certain way. But then I have to be able to clear absolutely everything afterwards. Alright, so immediately I see this shape. I think has to be this. Because that grows, they'll all be cuttable, and then we'll end up with only babies. This... Oh, well, this is the easy one. There we go. No, I don't want it to grow that way. Let's see. Pretty sure I need 4 for this. So when this grows, it will be an awful shape. But I can... I guess if I used 4, I could do the same thing as I'm doing here for this. But I don't think... Like, would that even work? It's using a lot of my resources, so I'm not terribly happy with it. But let's just see if this even works. Okay, I mean, that does work. And if I had you placed in one corner, then we would have this growth, which is not good. No. We want you down? Yeah, so can we do this with fewer than 4? Can we do this with 2? What happens if we do opposite diagonals here? You will grow here and here. So we cut here and here, and we end up with 2. Okay, well, what if we do this and this? I think that'll do it. We could just do growth. Alright, I need to do that. Okay. So that leaves us with 3 for this. So we could do something like this. Let's see. The only reason this works is because I'm blocking the opposite end. I wonder if this is doable with fewer than 4. I don't think it is. This shape is just... There's different ways you could maybe do it with 4, but if I have to do this with fewer than 4, that's going to be really hard. Alright, so if we do this, this growth doesn't matter. If we do that, this growth doesn't matter. problem is that we're going to have this and this, so we're going to end up with 2 little blobs like that. Yeah. What if we did something like this? That prevents this growth. Still cut here. We're growing up here, though. I'm just kind of placing stuff and then trying to visualize how it's going to go. So this cuts that. That's all dealt with. This is not dealt with, so we would need at least one more here. Does that work? It does, okay. Alright. Yeah, this one was pretty tricky. I hate doing that swing move like that. Alright, so proof of concept, I can't actually go out that way. So we're gonna exit this way. Yeah, that one I imagine would be a lot easier to optimize once you know what all the decoy placements are. But now I can do this and get myself access to his secret room. And that's probably going to be harder than the other rooms in the level. So I think we'll say that's a good start. That was 7 rooms. 7 rooms cleared and 1 secret access. Yeah, and this goes around this way. Alright, so we'll go off this way and explore the secret next time. I will see you then.